Stakes under orders, and they're away, and a good start too. River Deep and Pollen Count on the near side, first away. Out wide, a Eurolink Thunder with Crackhill Farm there, and the yellow cap of Redoubtable, very prominent as well from Young Earn, who takes up a prominent position. Then Fram getting through on the inside of Alanese. Unblest settles about fourth last as they've gone a furlong, being held up by Cash. Swing Low slips through on his inside from Nijo and Beggarman Thief. Coming around the turn now, they've got just under 5 furlongs to travel, and the leader is Pollen Count with the white sleeves from River Deep, the green colours, then Crackhill Farm, the noseband. Fram is just in behind them with the light blue cap from Eurolink Thunder. On the far rail next is Swing Low, followed by Alanese, the centre. Then on the near side, the green cap of Young Earn. Further back is Nijo. Unblest has only got 2 behind him, Beggarman Thief and also Redoubtable. Racing up the straight now towards the 3. Pollen Count on the far side. A half length to Crackhill Farm, then River Deep behind them. Here's a Eurolink Thunder called on for an effort from Young Earn. Tracking him is Unblest. Fram in the centre, nowhere to go. Switch to the inside. It's Pollen Count inside the 2 from Nijo, getting up on the fence. Then follows River Deep, Young Earn and Eurolink Thunder down the centre from Alanese. Here's Unblest into the clear now. Fram's dropped right out and Redoubtable running on. A furlong left to go in the Hungerford now. Pollen Count being tackled by Young Earn and Nijo. Swing Low behind the block for a run. Unblest is under the whip and not finding a great deal. Pollen Count fighting on doggedly. Grabbed now by Young Earn. Close home. It's Pollen Count and Young Earn. Pollen Count put his neck in front, and Pollen Count got there from Young Earn. Just behind them, Swing Low and Nijo, then Unblest. Further back then, Beggarman Thief. They're followed then by Eurolink Thunder, Alanese, and Farmers among the tail enders. The winner, it's a desperate photo here between number 6, Pollen Count, in the colours of Sheikh Mohammed on the far side, and on the near side, number 3, Young Earn, ridden by Willie Ryan. Pollen Count ridden by Frankie Dettori in the colours of Sheikh Mohammed, trained by John Gosden at Newmarket, ridden by Frankie Dettori. On the near side, the green cap of number 3, Young Earn, in the colours of Mr. M.F. Kentish, trained at Epsom by Simon Dow and ridden by Willie Ryan. And just behind them was Swing Low in the colours of Rolled Vale Limited, trained by Richard Hannon and ridden by Michael Hills. But a thrilling finish yet again to this top list Hungerford Stakes, and let's review the closing stages with Julian Wilson.
Another masterful ride, this by Frankie Dettori, who made every yard of the running, dictated it on Pollen Count. Look back to the back and you see that Cash Asmussen has just 2 horses behind him. I don't know why he made it so difficult for this horse, because although he pulled early on, he's following through Young Earn here, but Redoubtable moves up on his outside, and this makes things difficult for him. But they hadn't been going that fast. Frankie Dettori is still in front. Now the challenge has come. Young Earn moves through on the outside and looked a big danger for a moment. Eurolink Thunder in the grey colours flattered for a moment, as did Nijo. Now Cash has got his horse clear, but he's hanging far. Possibly he's had 1 too many races on firm ground, but he certainly lugged a little bit to the left when Cash gave him a smack. But he's picking up now, and now he's balanced. He's running on again, and he's running on all too late. Frankie Dettori, meanwhile, up front, is calling on the bank for Pollen Count, and it looked as though Young Earn was going to take him here. It looked as though he was going to push his head in front, and in fact he may well have headed Pollen Count. Unblest running on in 3rd place. But Pollen Count not only has terrific courage, he's got the finest rider probably anywhere in Europe at present, in Frankie Dettori. And Frankie won't be beat on this horse. He fights all the way to the line. Young Earn and Willie Ryan battle all the way, but it's always the nose of the horse on the far side who's in front every time he extends. Young Earn's going to be lucky to catch this one on the nod. He's never quite got his head in front. Unblest closing all the while, but he's given the leaders too much start. He may have got up to have snatched 3rd place, possibly from Swing Low. That's very close. But on the line, desperately close. But for me, it's Pollen Count who's held on. Pollen Count 8-1 in the photo. Young Earn 9-2. A disappointment by Unblest, no question about that. A race which it really did look was made to measure for him. But this is how it is on the line. Oh, isn't that close? And perhaps Pollen Count may not have been at full stretch on the line. A real on-the-nod call, and this is one for the judge. And equally close for 3rd, as you can see, Unblest.